The new GTA Online update is almost here, and today on the show we have all of our news and information in regards to all of our new upcoming money bonuses, big property and vehicle discounts, free vehicles, some extra free rewards and challenges, and some new events for players to participate in, and more for this next week here in GTA Online. There's a lot to go over today. We're going to be diving into it all, and this video will serve as your comprehensive sneak peek at the new GTA Online event that goes live in just about 12 hours or so from the time this video gets posted. For me, Central Time in the US, it's about 4 a.m., so that's UTC -6. Convert that to your local time zone to get the time it goes live for you. Alright, so starting off, this is the beginning of the Lunar New Year celebration, and this is occurring at the same time that we have another week of the Valentines event. So we have the Valentines event happening already, it's been happening for the past week. Lunar New Year celebration begins now, and we have some free rewards. The free rewards are just logging into the game and you will receive the Valentine's onesie, and also if you log in, you'll receive the Red Year of the Horse t-shirt. And then other Lunar New Year celebration basically items, we have triple money and triple RP on the Lunar New Year stunt races, or 6 times if you are a GTA Plus member. And then the horse masks and tattoos are free, and the Yanbao collectibles, which we saw last year, those will also be returning as well for this next week. So those are basically all the current things when it comes to the events, and we also have the Valentine's event continuing with the Valentine's onesie, like I was talking about, the 4 times money on associate and bodyguard salaries, 3 times money in RP on Deadline Duet as an adversary mode, the free champagne in the nightclubs, as well as 50% off all Valentine's clothing, and the Nagasaki Shitaro motorcycle. But now when it comes to our bonuses, let's discuss, because once again, some of them are wrapped up in these events and limited time rewards and events that are going on right now, but we also have actual weekly update bonuses. And finally, it's been almost 2 months now, or just about 2 months, right? We don't have any motorcycle club bonuses, no production speed boosts, no double money on the sale missions. The big bonus for this week, it's an additional bonus classified here, is for the Cayo Perico heist. Players have a boosted chance of finding the pink diamond as their primary target. So we don't necessarily have double money on Cayo or 1.5x money, but just short of course, finding the Panther statue, which only comes for limited time weekly events here and there. Very, very seldomly, you can get the pink diamond and get a boosted chance. Typically, when we see that, you know, you can find it somewhat consistently. I forget the last time we had a bonus like this, but that's probably going to be the primary staple bonus. We also have 4 times money in RP on those associate and bodyguard salaries, 4 times money in RP on CEO and VIP work for this week, 3 times money in RP continuing on Deadline Duet, as well as those Lunar New Year stunt races for this week, or 6 times for GTA Plus members, plus double money and double RP on the Community Series. The weekly challenge for this week, where you can earn $100,000. If you earn $100,000 total as an associate or a bodyguard, you'll complete the weekly challenge, and so you'll get the Valentine's blazer as a free clothing reward, plus $100,000 as well. When it comes to all of our discounts, once again, we'll just talk about the free items. Again, champagne in the nightclubs, as well as the horse masks and tattoos. You have 50% off all Valentine's clothing and that Nagasaki Shitaro. And now it's time to break into some of the other discounts specifically for this week. The major property and business discount is 40% off all executive offices, plus executive office upgrades and modifications. Now, with these, of course, if you buy yourself an executive office, that will grant you the ability to then purchase a vehicle cargo warehouse to get started with that business if you want, or just any of the actual cargo warehouses to do some crate grinding. I have guides on both of those businesses, but it's just the CEO office that's on discount, not the vehicle warehouse, not the cargo warehouse, just the executive office, as well as the upgrades. Since the garage, the 60 car garage that's tied to the executive office, I would hope that's on discount. Sometimes we've seen it part of the discount, sometimes we haven't. So we'll just have to see tomorrow, and I'll go into more detail on that. But the executive offices are 40% off. You could do your exporting mixed goods for $50,000 if you've yet to buy one of those properties. That's a good opportunity just to make that money back. When it comes to our 30% off opportunity on vehicles, the Karen Hot Ring Everin is 30% off. The Declassy Tulip M100 is 30% off. You can get 30% off the Dubachi Wagner, 30% off the Declassy Tahoma Coupe, 30% off the Pfister Neon, 30% off the Coil Raiden, 30% off the Joe Built Vellum 5-seater, 30% off the Declassy Yosemite 1500, 30% off the Pegassi Torero, as well as 30% off the Grotti Cheetah Classic. At the salvage yard, you can take advantage of this week's vehicle robberies. At the Duggan robbery, you can get the Obey Omnis EGT, which is this week's top range vehicle. The mid-range car for the week is the Pfister Comet Safari, featured in the cargo ship robbery. And then the Vapid Kara 4x4 is this week's standard range vehicle, featured in the Gangbanger robbery. Let's talk about the free vehicles for the week. At the Diamond Casino and Resort, your Lucky Wheel podium vehicle that you could spin and try and win is the Bravado Buffalo EVX. So it's an Amani Tech electric muscle car here in this game. And then when it comes to the LS Car Meet, your prize ride for the week is the beautiful, excellent Lampadati Corsita. Just placed top 2 in LS Car Meet Series races, and you will unlock this car. This is an excellent car. I cannot wait to review this in my free DLC vehicles guide coming out on Friday. When it comes to sports cars, this isn't top of its class nearly. It's probably like above average, but not top tier, if that makes sense. It's on the slower end top speed wise. Handling's really good. I love the sound, but the looks of it. This car is fun to drive and it looks amazing. I'm not a huge fan of like Maseratis in real life, but this Lampadati and this Maserati here in game looks excellent. So I do like driving it. Then when it comes to the LS Car Meet, the test drive vehicles, the premium test drive is the Coil Cyclone 2 for those of you guys who are on Enhanced. And then the standard cars for everyone else on Legacy as well as Enhanced, we have the Coil Cyclone 2, the Dubachi Rapid GT Cabrio, as well as the Coil Voltic. At Simeon's Premium Deluxe Motorsport, we have the following 5 vehicles, starting off with the LCC Innovation featured here, the Declassi Tulip, the Volcar Fagiloa, the Dinka Thrust, as well as the Vapid Hustler. And then at Luxury Autos, we have the Albany Roosevelt plus the Classic Broadway that are featured there. So hopefully we get some cool customization or black stock wheels or something like that. I mean, those are 2 classic cars, so we may not see anything exceptional there. Usually it's only worth visiting if, you know, if you have a supercar or sports car feature there where you can get black stock rims or something of the like featured there. And then at the Gun Van, we have the free item, which is the Gusenberg Sweeper. Yeah, the Gusenberg Sweeper, yeah. Plus the 30% off GTA Plus members only discount on the Tactical SMG. And then for this week's premium race, weekly time trials, and the FIB priority file. So starting off with the Garment Factory, the FIB priority file is the Project Breakaway file. Your normal time trial is Up and Atom. Your HSW time trial is Textile City to Stab City. And then this week's premium race is Muscle In and that race. And that is everything coming for this week here in GTA Online. We have lots going on in terms of normal bonuses, normal discounts, things of the like, plus the limited time Valentines event, which is in its 2nd week, ending at the end of this weekly event. We have the start of the Lunar New Year celebration, and then we have some login rewards for this week on top of everything else. So this week, in terms of actual new money bonuses, there's really not much. It's just kind of CEO and VIP work, the Community Series races, or just Community Series, which is on double money, and then the Cayo Perico heist bonus to find the pink diamond as your primary target more consistently, just getting a boosted chance of finding it, you know, better loot odds and probability. But that's kind of it. Honestly, we could have absolutely nothing. I'm just happy that we don't have to deal with another week of MC sales. I mean, that is my utmost gripe with this game recently. Thank you guys so much for watching. We're going to be wrapping everything up right here. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, make sure to drop a like on it. And plus, if you found the information informative, consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. Check me out over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, specifically twitch.tv/hazardoushtv. I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning with the weekly update guide. We'll go into detail on all these opportunities, specifically the vehicles when it comes to if they're worth buying or if you should just stick away from them, what the performance is like, how much they cost, are they good at customization, or do they have customization at all those things. We'll have the weekly update money guide, the free vehicles guide, all the stuff you guys know and love here on the channel continues for the next week. So thank you guys so much for supporting what I do, and I will see you guys in the next GTA Online video tomorrow morning. Adios amigos.